Alright, people. We gotta get this to the convoy. We appreciate everything these guys are doing. Ain't no doubt about it. But it has to be done right. You're being canceled out. You don't even know it. You can't sustain the fuel prices. And you're also fueling the war machine. You're paying the corrupt government. All them cronies in there in Washington and the Capitol pretty much all have their hands in the oil markets. Nancy Pelosi has 100 or a million shares into the electric cars. Why they're canceling the fuel out to begin with. This was all a better part of the plan there, fellas. You need to see this is what's happening. But these guys doing laps around Washington ain't doing jack shit. Nothing. You just look like a half-ass parade. Hate to say it that way. I'm all for you. All love, man. I'm a truck driver too. I'm all right there. If I could be there with you, I'd be there. The government already done fucked me. I'm to the point I can't hardly afford to go get groceries. So here we are. But anyhow, you guys, you need to lock her down. Go in there and completely lock that damn Capitol down. From the front door of the White House and Capitol, the whole way, every street, every alley, every damn parking lot, and just close it down. Stop all operation to the Capitol. Nobody getting in, nobody getting out. Until we decide that's what happens. I mean, I know it's not all tractor trailers and stuff, but truck car, whatever. Wedge that son of a bitch like dominoes in there. But shut it down. We got a tyrannical government. It's the only way it's happening. Think his shots and mandate shit's going to stop without shutting it down? It ain't going to stop. Ted Cruz come and talk to you. Ain't going to do shit. If he was going to do shit to begin with, he would have forced something into law. Why he's in Congress in there? They can do that. Ain't none of them did that. They're all about the money, all about the greed, the corruption. Every one of them. The only thing we can do is shut it down, put terms and limits on government, get our real president back into office, Trump, and put sheriffs into the spots of all Congress and everything else. All our state and county sheriffs and all that for all the places of the politicians until we get this straightened out. All these sumbitches, high crimes and treason, children trafficking, human trafficking, money laundering, fucking just corrupt government, period. Voter fraud, all that. We got 100% proof on that. Just go to frankspeech.com. You'll see that for yourself. They got all the proof, Mike Lindell and all them, all of his lawyers and all that stuff, but mainstream media won't show it because it's real, it's true. God's code, truth. Truth is God's code. You tell it, you won't never have a problem in your life because it can't come back on you for something bad because you told the truth. But lie after lie becomes deceit, and everything else is what we're seeing on the news and everything else. They won't even cover these guys, trucker convoy. I mean, come on, you got it. You got to make the dust fly. That's what the hell has to happen. We will make sure you guys are taken care of inside of Washington. We get the party going. Set it up. Let's get her going because that's our capital. They have no reason and right. It's a constitutional right that we can be there. They cannot bother you for that. And once you guys get in there and you take it over, yes, no violence. No violence. We don't need no violence. But we're shutting it down and we're redoing government terms and limits, Constitution, and the Christian laws and values that built this country that our men fought and died for. Remember, you got Benghazi that Clinton screwed and left them behind. You got 13 in Afghanistan. You got how many other wars and people died for corruption just for that damn oil, pretty much. Bush and all them 9/11, all that bullshit. It's all just about money. That's all ever was. And they'll never have enough of it. The elites, we got to eliminate them. And it starts in Washington, D.C. with taking out a tyrannical government, a fake government, and putting Trump back in there, our legitimate president. The only man that ever really mentions God and knows that God comes first. Truth's God's code. God's code is truth, the way to heaven, through the Son to the Father. Absolute truth. And Trump believes that too, and that's why that evil fight. When you're to the end of your rope,